guess before we get started, we should meet the latest member to our little cat family. So if you've seen my Instagram or Twitter, you would know that we adopted a new kitten. This is Jiffy. He's not interested in anything I have to say, he just wants his snack. We've had him for about 2 weeks, and he is precious. He's also wild, he's loud, and he terrifies Harry, which is ironic considering Harry's like 17 pounds and Jiffy's like 2. Maybe you're a little more than that. I actually have no idea how much you weigh. Do you want to say hi? Okay, that's enough. Say hi! He says, I don't want to be here. Hey guys, it's Maggie and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm super excited because I finally got another tripod, and so I'm not stacking this camera up on a bunch of books, and it's a great feeling. So today I thought I would do a how I organize my bookshelves video, which is very similar to a bookshelf tour, which I definitely just did. So I guess I'm just gonna sit here and talk about my bookshelves and how I organize it, and then put clips of the shelves over this. I was looking in the viewfinder that entire time. It's fine, we're fine. So prior to these bad boys behind me and my room being this beautiful color that it is now, it used to be this obnoxious lime green, and I'm pretty sure there's probably still videos on my channel of those days. It was an awful color choice. I don't know why my mom let me choose the color of my room at 12 years old and why she approved it. I think she was trying to teach me a lesson, and I wasn't allowed to change it. And finally I came home one summer and I was like, we're changing it. Anyways, that's not the point. We remodeled our house in 2009, 10, something like that. And my bedroom, my old bedroom, was so small that we literally put a wall down the middle of it and made 2 walk-in closets for my mom's room and my room. So this room used to be my mom's room. My mom has my grandparents' old room, and my grandma now has like a master suite that she built in the back of the house. But I have these huge shelves because I had a huge walk-in closet. All I put on them was books because that's all I cared about, really. And I just didn't like that my books weren't in my room, and if they were just scattered everywhere. And so for my 18th birthday, I got these bad boys. These guys are floor-to-ceiling shelves. I have 2 of them, obviously. And then I have my TBR cart over there, and then more books over there that are like extra Harry Potter copies that I haven't found room for, and poetry. That's the backstory, and I have changed my organization method over the years, but it's mainly just kind of been how I'm feeling, and if a book doesn't fit on a shelf in the genre it's supposed to go in, then I end up redoing everything. So up here, this shelf is actually a lot messier than I thought it was. This is my classics shelf. So basically I organize these by classics, obviously. Wow, that's a cop. Is that a copy? Oh, that's a big no. Okay, no, I need to move out of my house now. That's not happening. So here are my classics. Obviously, I highlight my Pride and Prejudice Illustrated Edition, even if I haven't read it. These are very unorganized. And then the book that I took down was my Edgar Allan Poe from last year, English course last year, 2 years ago, I don't remember. And then I have Game of Thrones, some books I have not read, which should be in my TBR cart, but are not. And then my Fallen Kingdom series, I don't know why that's up there. And then Divergent and Maze Runner, because they're good trilogies, but I don't really care about focusing them on the shelf. So that's why, so this is kind of like the, not throwaway books, because Fallen Kingdoms definitely deserves a spot on the lower shelves. I just haven't found a spot for it. But these are classics. Okay, next we're getting into the actual like series now. This is all my Rick Riordan section. So we have Percy Jackson series, which I keep all together. So all 3 series for Percy Jackson. Kane Chronicles are right here, and then 2 extra little books. And then obviously I decorate it with Funko Pops. This right here is trilogies. This used to be my Mortal Instruments shelf, but for some reason I switched it. We have the Miss Peregrine's trilogy, Legend trilogy, and then the Article 5 trilogy, which was a really big thing a few years ago. And then these are just the rest. These are all dystopian. Didn't intend to do this color scheme that I have going on, but it just happened that way. So this shelf right here, so now we're 3 down. This is all sci-fi until here. So this is all sci-fi, as well as my Funko Pops. These are all sci-fi, and then right here is retellings. a little bit of retellings, I guess, and then some historical fiction. Then we move into my Mortal Instruments shelf, which obviously has a lot of Funko Pops on it. I just need to like declutter my bookshelf, but that's enough for another day. This is all Cassie Clare, all Mortal Instruments. It's very self-explanatory. And then down here, Harry Potter. These are my originals. As you can see, they are literally taped together and they are a mess. And my sonic screwdriver should be up on the sci-fi shelf. So that's all Harry Potter again. And then down here, this is my superhero shelf. So this is my Marvel stuff, which I don't want to talk about Marvel right now because I'm really mad at them for the whole Spider-Man situation, which I'm hoping they fix, but that's not important. Renegades, Wonder Woman, and then another superhero book, Not Your Sidekick, and then the rest of Marissa Meyer's series with Grimm Fairy Tales with my Little Mermaid Tsum Tsums. Then this is contemporary. Contemporary is a hot mess to organize, I will tell you that. I really tried to organize this as best as I can. Originally, they were alphabetical by last name because the series were still able to be together. I changed it to be somewhat of a color scheme, kind of, not really. I don't really have a way to describe it except that I did hardbacks here, paperbacks, and then hardbacks again, and then attachments was the only book that could fit right there. These two needed to be highlighted because they're my favorite, so that's why Fault in Our Stars is here, and also because it just wouldn't fit with the rest of the John Green. So there you go. I don't know what this is. This is like Leigh Bardugo, Monsters, extra books. I just wanted to feature King of Scars, so that's why it's there. I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do here. But then back to contemporary. So if you go down a shelf, these are more contemporaries, but like If I Stay is here, We All Looked Up, which features a meteor coming to Earth, and then this features a major earthquake apocalypse thingy that happened. So they're all like contemporaries, but with like a natural or something happens that is not in these books. So that's why they're here, because then they're next to The Fifth Wave, which obviously is not with my other dystopians because Fifth Wave is my favorite trilogy, so it's here. And then Shatter Me and Carry On, because Carry On, I wanted it to be near Fangirl, but it's not in the same genre. But these are two childhood books that I loved, and then more, these back here are like school books, and then just miscellaneous books that don't really have a home. I'm currently reading the third book in this trilogy, so this might get moved up to the trilogy section. And then this shelf has Raven Boys, a bunch of, I haven't read any of the next books in either of these series. Same with Caravel, but the selection is a huge series, so it's right there. And then my another little duology is there, and then a standalone. Well, it's not a standalone, but I only have one. And then the bottom shelf is such a mess, I'm not even gonna go through it. It's just cat books and childhood books, and then office stuff is here with like my jury duty stuff, so I'm not gonna show that. I guess that's all that this video is. It's basically a bookshelf tour, but I kind of wanted to like walk through it and talk about my process. I don't really have a process, it's just everything needs to have a home, and if it doesn't, it goes down in the bottom and then I find a home for it later. That's kind of the way it is. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!